Hello everyone and welcome to sofiejayne.com. Thank you for joining me for today's 10-minute workout, which is a booty and thigh workout. We will be using a yoga block for this one. If you don't have a yoga block, you can simply grab a book that will just give you an extra level for when we bring the feet onto the block. A mat is optional, or you can just do it on your carpet. If you do have a wooden floor though, I recommend a mat. Apart from that, that's all I need to say. So without any further ado, let's begin. We're gonna start today laying down on our mats. I want you to glue your feet together, glue your knees together, glue your thighs together. The block can be just to the side for the moment. Find length in the spine, reach the arms forward, take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, I'd like you to roll and ripple down your spine one vertebrae at a time, using that control in your abdominals until you relax the head all the way down, the arms up towards the ceiling. We'll walk the heels slightly closer in towards your glutes, keep that connection in the thighs as we exhale and ripple and roll up your spine, peeling away one vertebrae at a time. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, release and roll down your spine again. We'll do one more super slow, breathing in and exhale, rolling up all the time, keeping your inner thighs glued together and connected. Breath in and exhale, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Take this movement up to tempo, a little bit more gusto now. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, up and down. So right away you should feel your inner thighs waking up, saying hello. And I also want you to feel the work in your glutes and your hamstrings. When you come down, it's just a nice light tap down on the mat before we fire those glutes up once again. Find that contraction and lower under control. Whew. I can feel the heat already in my lower body. Really doesn't take too much to warm this up. We'll go for 5, in 4, 3, 2, and your last one. Release all the way down. Fully extend the legs away from you. Take the arms back overhead. Breathing in, reach the arms up, and then exhale, chin to the chest, roll yourself all the way up to seated. Taking your yoga block now, and I'd like you to place it so the left heel comes underneath it. Scoot the glutes fairly close, arms forwards, and rolling down your spine once again. The right foot comes to the side of the block, hands are up, and then let's take those hip bridges. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. As we do this, you really want to focus on pushing the left heel down into the block so you feel a lot more into the hamstring and the back of the thigh on that left side. Good, now both glute cheeks and both butt cheeks do want to contract as you do this. Don't worry about the repetitions either. I'm timing all of this, so I will make sure that we are balanced on both sides. At any point, if you need that extra bit of help, bring the hands down towards the floor to help find that full lift, or you are welcome to bring the hands onto the hips. And when you do have the hands on your hips, you can feel and try to notice that the pelvis is directly in line rather than the right or the left hip tilting down or tilting up. Okay, that left hamstring is really firing up right now. We have 8 seconds left on this side. We're not switching yet, we're gonna change the moves. 3, 2, 1, and release down. Place the whole of the left foot onto the yoga block. Bring the hands down by the side. Bring the right leg into a tabletop. Nice breath in. And then as we exhale, I'd like you to tuck the tailbone and just hover the hips a couple of inches away from the floor. We fully extend the right leg towards the ceiling, the toes pointed. Under control, lower the right leg down so it's hovering just above the floor, and then bring it back up. So slight more control in this movement. We're going to take it slightly slower. The whole of the left foot is either on the block or on a book, if you've just got a book there. Bringing the hands down and lengthen the arms away from you. So really try to reach their fingers towards your toes. Again, if you like to just bring the hands on the hips from time to time, you can bring the hands on the hips to feel that they're nice and square. And again, remember this is barre inspired. So we're thinking nice pointed toes, lengthen legs, closed rib cage rather than allowing the rib cage to pop. We want to keep that length in the spine. Ooh, yes, left side, I can really feel you. We're here for 5 more seconds before we add a few pulses with that left glute. This is our last one. Let's keep that right leg lifted, flexing the foot this time. Tiny exhales as we lift up just roughly an inch and then down. This is really gonna find that fatigue in the left side before we switch sides. Connecting the movement and the breath. We're almost there, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and release the hips all the way in. Hug those knees into the chest. Just take a small rock from side to side. Rolling yourself up. Take that block now and slide it so it'll come under the right foot. Arms forwards, nice breath in. Roll yourself all the way down. Hands come down, and then the whole of the right foot is placed on the yoga block. Left foot, sorry, not the whole of the foot, the heel is down, the toe is lifted, my bad. The left foot's by the side. Let's reach the arms up towards the ceiling as we take our first round of hip bridges, targeting into the right hamstring and glute. Now, you may be like me and feel somewhat different side to side. I certainly feel the difference. My right side is so much stronger than my left side due to a old knee injury in my left side. So it actually feels not quite as challenging on this side, where my left side already I was burning at this point. So doing these leg exercises on each leg, it helps bring that awareness out in the body and kind of notice where we may have those imbalances. So if I was doing this on my own at home, I would actually do my left side, then my right side, and I'd go back and do the left side again, just to make sure I'm trying to even out and become even through both sides. Okay, this is our last one. We plant the right foot down, bring the arms down, extend the left leg up, and then a small peel up as we lift the hips just a few inches away from the floor. Pointing through the left toe, hands can come on the hips or stay down by the sides as we lower the left leg under control and lift back up. So again, if my hands are on my hips and I notice my left hip dropping, it's just a sign to lift that hip back up so it's level with the right one. If I feel comfortable, I can bring my hands down by the sides. And I really like you, or I would like you to imagine as much length all the way from the left hip to the left toe. So imagine that long, the leg, as long as it can possibly be, keeping that rib cage nice and closed. Okay, right glute, right hamstring is now beginning to feel the burn for me. I'm sweating indeed. Oof. Connect the movement with the breath, guys. Breathing in on the way down, exhaling as we come up. Can you press the right foot, the right heel, even deeper into that block? This one is going to be our last one. Down, and let's bring that left leg up. We're going to flex through the left foot and tiny pulses, meaning exhale, lift and lift. That extra challenge here would be to take those hands and bring them up towards the ceiling. You've got that no support now to lifting up. You're relying just on the right glute and hamstring, keeping that left hip lifted. Smile through it, maybe grit your teeth. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and releasing down. Take those knees, hook them into the chest. Small rock from side to side, and then roll yourself up to seated. One final move. Yoga block. It comes between the thighs. If you've got a book, it may be a little bit tricky, but give it a go. Laying yourself down onto the floor, walking the heels super close towards the glute, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, lift the heels away from the floor. We're going to lift high into a hip bridge and take 3 mini pulses on the book or block. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's a mini squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Your adductors, lower thighs, connected to the lower abdominis and pelvic floor. So rather than initiating the movement at the knees, I want you to think deep into the groin area, and every time you squeeze that block, imagine you were pulling a zip all the way from the pubic bone up your torso, so we can find that deeper connection into your pelvic floor and lower abdominis. We've got 10 seconds, and then we are stretching it out. Final few seconds, guys. And release all the way down. I'd like you to release the block, take a hold of the soles of the feet, and bring yourself into a happy baby position so we can get a nice release for the inner thighs. As always, please make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Share the video, maybe with some friends or family who you may feel will like it too. Knees into the chest, roll yourself up, quick glute stretch. Crossing the legs, bring the left leg in front of the right, reach the arms forwards, keeping your seat down, just gently walk yourself forwards and relax your head towards the floor. Also, if you've not checked out my website yet, check out sofiejayne.com, and there's some recipes on there. There's a free 5-day meal guide, which is all about learning to eat clean, healthy foods and feeling good from the inside out. Switching legs, and we'll go on the other side. I'll also include all the links below to my Instagram and to my Facebook page. New hashtag is Barre with Soph, B-A-R-R-E with Soph, S-O-F. So feel free to tag me in my videos. I'm trying to get a little bit more Instagram savvy. Bring yourselves up, give yourselves a little round of applause. You absolutely crushed it, and have an awesome rest of the day.